you're just powerless. As a father, that's one of the hardest things, not being able to protect your son.
We're going to start a timer, we're going to start a video, we're going to make sure he's in a safe space, but there's nothing that we can do. And you're just hoping and praying that the seizures stop and don't last too long, and will you make it to the ER in time?
Thomas was born in August of 2016. First 3 months were perfect, the normal sleepless nights. And then at 3.5 months, I got a call from my mom, who was watching him during the days for us. She thought he was having a seizure. A week later, he started having seizures that were worse than before.
He would have 5 to 8 seizures maybe a day, and each of them 5 to 8 minutes long. He could easily have 20 spasms, 20 seizures within those 5 to 8 minutes, so you're easily having over 100 seizures every single day.
We were correctly diagnosed with what's called infantile spasms, or West syndrome, which is a form of epilepsy. And then around 8 months, because of the steroid he had, and an underlying blood disorder that we were unaware of at the time, he had a massive stroke caused by blood clots in the back of his brain.
I was driving Thomas to therapy. I said that my job was a chauffeur for Thomas. Monday through Friday, you could find me in Rogers or Fayetteville driving Thomas to and from therapy. That was the biggest change starting at Sunshine School. All therapies were in one place. Everyone was on the same team. They were all rooting for Thomas to win. Thomas is in PT, OT, speech feeding, and speech language. I remember dropping him off for his first day and meeting everyone and seeing all the other kids running around. And everybody is at a different developmental stage, but Thomas was, not only was he not walking, and he was on thickened beverages and pureed foods, but he also wasn't saying anything, and he was almost 2 years old.
To see where he is now, you need to know where he was. Because he was not imitating anything. He had a very limited repertoire of sounds. But now Thomas can look at you and point to you and say, read, sit, play. He's signing play, so he's really using his words to kind of direct what's going on.
They taught him the primary bulk of sign language. He would come home from school and I'm like, okay, you're signing something. I don't know what this means. Oh, this means more. Mom is learning. Because of the loving and caring staff, Thomas is thriving in speech.
Thomas slowly started walking and has made such a huge progress that he can talk now, he can feed by himself, and he loved to read numbers, he loved to read the ABCs, and he's having so much fun now in the classroom.
I think he's recently counted up to 32 lately. And he knows his alphabet, and he says mom, and we're still working on dad. I'm just D, but I'll take it.
What color is that?
Red.
Red, that's right. What letter is that?
K.
K, yes. M. Good job, Thomas.
Thomas didn't roll over until he was 14 months old. He started crawling at 18 months, wasn't sitting up unassisted until 16 months. So starting at 9 months, he literally was a newborn. Just seeing Kisa work with him through, now he's running around crazy, you can't even catch him, praise God, has been the biggest blessing.
He would tire and fatigue so fast that it was hard for him to even be motivated to want to walk because it was such a tiresome activity for him. He has made such huge gains in the past 2 years. From starting here now, he's running and nonstop, just moving everywhere. It's just so exciting and so neat to be able to see what an impact that's making on them and how that's going to affect him in the future.
You need to find that support system, and we found that with Sunshine School.
Everybody wants Thomas to succeed, and we're going to do what it takes to make sure that Thomas is continuing to make progress towards his goals and be the best Thomas he can be.
He's literally our little Superman. He's been through so much, and he's a champ. Every medical professional that you ask or knows any bit of Thomas's story, they say he's a miracle. Thomas is literally a walking miracle. We call him our Superman.